Welcome, guys, back to Season 3, Episode 3 of We Fucking Love TV. I'm Josh. Nick is over there.
I'm over here.
And this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, True Talent Trent, a.k.a. Ginger Josh.
What's up?
All right, that's exciting.
I'm trying something new.
I like it.
So, what are we going to talk about?
Do you watch Modern Family?
No.
I watch Modern Family.
All right, what do you think? You think it's losing steam? You think the jokes are a little flat these days? Like the only.
We discussed it a little bit a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, I really don't think that they're really writing quality anymore for Jay's family. It's like, well, let's just put her in a top and not worry about writing anything halfway decent for this.
They're more focused on Phil and Cam and Mitch, and then we get to the scene where it's Jay and Gloria, tits, and it goes back to Phil.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably because the kids are getting older, too. You know, that usually happens in these kind of shows with children, that when the kids start getting older, the comedy declines a little bit.
I just don't think that they've represented Al Bundy very well. He doesn't seem anything like Al Bundy anymore.
He sold his shoe store.
More mature.
Yeah, I don't.
He's rich now. He sold his shoe store.
And he's not in a...
I really wish they hadn't said it was a spinoff. It would have helped a lot.
Bring David Faustino in to save the day.
Oh, here we go with that again.
Little Christina Applegate.
You're going to make that your life's goal, aren't you?
To get David Faustino back on TV?
Oh, can I talk about the weird universe? Okay. So we were recording a podcast a few weeks ago, and out of the blue, somebody said Scott Conn. Who thought about Scott Conn in at least 2 years, right? Then, turned on the TV that day. He was going to be in something, and then somebody else said his name on TV. And I was like, how weird is this?
Why can't that work for Faustino, man?
Yeah, and then, like last night, this is probably further removed, but I wanted meatballs for dinner. And so I had spaghetti and meatballs. And while I was eating my spaghetti and meatballs, we watched Celebrity Apprentice. And their first challenge was to do a meatball shop. I just think it's weird.
I'm pretty sure that's called the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon.
Explain.
Bader-Meinhof.
Bader-Meinhof phenomenon.
It's okay.
It's like when you think of a song, you'll hear it within a few hours.
Yeah, anytime.
Not on purpose.
Anytime, like when I was younger, I'd be thinking about one episode of, let's say, Saved by the Bell. Then I'd get up for school the next morning, and Saved by the Bell was always on when I was getting dressed, and it'd be that episode. Mm-hmm. So then I'd be sitting there going, wow, what episode do I want to see tomorrow?
Right.
Start thinking about it, and it'd be that episode tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, anyway, whatever. I'm done with that.
Chastity Bono turned 44 recently.
Oh, yeah?
Chaz Bono turns 3 in May.
Aren't those the same people?
That's the joke. I think it's funny. I guess somebody found Ginger Josh via the We Fucking Love TV Facebook page and contacted me with a question for you guys.
Too bad he didn't like the page as well.
Well,
I
don't think I've liked the page yet, so I can't blame somebody else for
I've
not
given
doing
up on that Facebook page.
Yeah.
But I actually had a question sent to you guys to me through my Facebook, and
thanks for being our proxy.
I didn't bring my laptop with me, so I'm not gonna be able to give this person any credit. But the question, the gist of it was...
Depends on the question whether they need it or not.
Yeah. No, just shut your face.
Okay.
If you could take one cast member from a show and improve the quality of the show by 50% or more.
Like take that person away?
Yeah. Who would it be from what show? And how would it improve the show?
Okay.
I'm going with Skylar White.
You don't think she's necessary to the show?
Nah.
When it comes to Skylar, I don't think it's a question of whether she's necessary. It's that outside of being a complete bitch, she's not really served much purpose. I mean, spend all of his money.
I can't believe nobody was surprised I didn't say Carl.
That's what I thought you were going with. That's why I've been trying to think of somebody else. Ever since the question was emailed to me, because I knew where you were going with it.
Carl, to me, you can't take Carl away because Carl is his motivation.
Can we change actors, though?
Well, okay, but
Can we just give him more than one take?
Yeah.
Carl was his motivation. He's got Judith. Is that what they've decided to name?
We're talking about the Walking Dead people.
Yeah. He's got her as motivation now. He's got getting back at the governor's motivation.
Yeah,
and there'd be no more motivation in the world than, let's say, the governor
again.
killing his dad, killing Carl. Mm-hmm. So I would like to see Carl taken away.
Well, that's where they messed up in the show because in the book, the governor kills the baby and Lori at the same time.
Well, see, mine would
Hellfire
be
bullets.
Mine would be to remove.
Hellfire, is that right?
Yeah, it works. Hailstorm.
Hailstorm of bullets, and he gets them both while she's running with the baby.
Mine would be to remove the the president from House of Cards, just so Kevin Spacey could be the president on House of Cards.
All right, let's go to our correspondent in Beaver City, Nebraska.
Do you have who you would remove from a show?
Um,
You say David Faustino, I will stab you in the throat.
That was harsh.
I mean it.
of course, mine would be Walking Dead related as well. But at this point, I say you just need to get rid of Andrea because they've already ruined the character to the point where I don't think she can be redeemed.
But if they got rid of her, we wouldn't have had the butt in the moonlight scene, which was pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree, but the thing with it is that she went from this really, of course, after she left the CDC, she went from a character who overcome wanting to kill herself, got really good with guns.
And riding chain.
And, and now she's just back to just wanting somebody to take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know.
And riding the governor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you don't have her, nobody in post-apocalyptic America gets laid, so you got to have her around for something.
You got Michonne for that. She'll just lay there and stare at you.
Yes. And not say a word like a good woman should.
I used to talk to my dead brother. Or, no, cut that out.
I used to talk to my
used to
dead
say
boy. There you go. That was a good episode, man.
You know, the best part
Morgan
about that-
Freeman was great in that episode.
There are two great lines. I love when he's like, "Are you eating his food now?" And she's like, "Matt said welcome."
Exactly.
And then I love the end when he goes, "Can you drive? Because I see things."
Yeah, I laughed
It
my
was
ass off at that
awesome.
line.
But yeah, you know what? That has become the one, with the exception of my Thursday night comedy shows, that's been the one show I have to watch. Everything else I can watch it a week from now or whatever. That's the show I
I'm
have
the
to
opposite
watch.
with that show.
Since the last time I was here, I meant to fully finish watching the season of House of Cards, but, you know, real life happens. So I've got a little over halfway through, and I know we've talked about House of Cards the last few times I was here. I just thought I'd update you on it. We don't have to talk about the point I'm at on the show, but it's a great show. Such a good show.
Yes, it is. And you've noticed the neck hole?
Yes. I actually converse with Josh from We Fucking Love TV outside of the show. And so far, anytime I've said,
wow.
yeah, I'm on episode 3, I'm on episode 6, what do you think? I really love this House of Cards. Anytime I bring House of Cards up, he goes, "So have you noticed her neck yet?" First question. First
It's like
question.
the ongoing joke.
Every single time. Like, "Yeah, dude, you asked me last time." "Oh, so did you notice her neck yet?" Yeah, dude, I did."
This podcast episode is brought to you by...
"Oh, man, check out the body on her."
Holy shit, dude. I would destroy that shit.
Golly geez, fellas, I'd sure like to show her a good time as well.
"Wait, dude, she's turning around." "Oh, dear God."
What the fuck?
Horse apples.
Tired of men running scared from your unsightly throat hole? You want to reel men in with decorative accessories that take you from a hideous freak to designer chic? We'll plug your hole with your choice of over 32,000 throat hole covers, including smiley faces, Celtic knots, billiard balls, and the always head-turning Senator's Wife special. So come on down to Sandcorpse where we will plug your throat so you can float his boat. Come on down!
Does anybody wish that 80% of Facebook users had not figured out how to post a meme?
Or how to share everybody else's pictures. Just take the share button off Facebook. God.
What I hate is the people that can't tell you how they feel about something unless they find a picture with the words already on it for them.
Mm-hmm. And it's on something that it's not supposed to go
It's
with.
like a nature background, or it's some girl sitting there dressed in punk clothes holding a zebra print heart,
You're really
and then
making
the
this
saying
hard
is
for my
about Butterfingers.
Right.
I hate it.
Like when you've got a picture of Calvin and Hobbes walking through the woods, it was like, you know, if everybody had guns, it'd be awesome, or whatever. I mean, it's just...
Speaking of pictures people post on Facebook, I saw one of the worst ones yesterday. It
I need to
said
find the one that
Somebody
really
said-
bothered me.
the letter L should be taken out of the alphabet because if you turn it on its side, it looks like a handgun and it could scare people.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I hate people, man.
I do too.
I hate people.
I mean, I have no problem with anybody's gun rights. I don't have any problems with any of it. But if you're posting these pictures and all this, and it's like you said, that was the only way they could convey their idea was through this. And it still irks me that poor little success kid has become back off, devil. I'm with Jesus or whatever it is.
Keep calm
Like, this is-
and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
This is not what Success Kid is about.
See, I have this really creative way of putting the stuff I put up on Facebook. I think shit up myself and I type it. And,
I know you
and
should.
I click
You should
submit.
use pictures. That should be like your thing for a week.
That's Ledlow.
Where you just
Yeah.
no, but you grab random pictures, but you say like it would be like a mom and her baby just having a real close snuggle, and then you'd be like,
This kid's just thinking about having a tit in his mouth right now.
That's not something I would say.
No, it could be like not even related to the picture at all. It just
Exactly.
because the thing is, people would
a
read it
picture of
because
a-
he put it
yeah.
on a picture.
A picture of a woman holding a baby, and then the Michael J. Fox joke above it.
Yes, exactly.
Don't shake the baby.
Don't shake the baby. That reminds me that about me trying to point out to people recently the importance of correctly using commas. Because a comma turns a sentence from,
Let's eat grandma to let's eat grandma.
well, yeah, or don't shake that baby to don't shake that baby. So if you learn how to use commas, you can save lives.
Right.
Am I right or
Has
am I
anybody ever said "Don't shake that comma, baby"?
I heard there's some rumor about some show coming to Fox about zombies with they haven't released any members of the names of any of the cast members yet, but they're saying it's all like an all-star cast, not for TV, but like all-star Academy Award winning actors
wow.
and shit in it. Some
Yeah, that's
zombie-
not true.
Some zombie fuck.
Just,
I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but it'll probably end up being like LA Noire, and they'll have a great name for it. They'll change it to a shitty name, and then it'll never happen.
Kevin Hart hosted Saturday Night Live this week,
I love Kevin Hart. Did I say that?
and
wrong?
that was one of the funniest monologues
I need to see
at the
it.
beginning of a show.
Kevin Hart's funny. Is he
ever
funny
seen.
now?
Can we throw to that?
True story, okay? I'm at Panera Bread. I'm about to eat my sandwich. I got 2 pieces of sandwich right in front of me, right? I look up. It's a white guy sitting 2 chairs in front of me. Out of nowhere, this homeless guy comes up, puts his palm on this white guy's sandwich. I see it with my own 2 eyes. Literally. Palms his sandwich. Now I'm looking. I'm like, oh my God, he just palmed this man's sandwich. This homeless guy better run, right? The white man gets mad. He looks up. He screams. He's like, dude, what is your problem, right? Now I'm thinking this is the time the homeless guy better get out of here. This is about to get real. Homeless guy does not break character. He stands there, staring right at the guy, locks eyes with him. He never moved his hand. His palm is still on his sandwich. The white guy got mad. He said, well, just take it. Take the sandwich, man. I don't even want it anymore. Which was a good decision because you don't want to eat a sandwich after a homeless guy had his palm on it. Like, literally, you're just asking for a disease at that point. So, you also got to go through thoughts in your mind, okay? Any man that has the balls to put his hand on your sandwich has obviously been doing something like this for quite some time. You don't just start out with your palm on somebody's sandwich. You got to work up to that. You start off by asking, hey, man, you gonna eat the other half of that sandwich? I don't know. What about now? Finger on your sandwich. Okay? Then after that, you get bolder. You say, you know what? Let me do 2 fingers. Add a thumb to it. Then eventually you say, you know what? I don't even have to ask. I'm gonna put my palm on somebody's sandwich and force them to give it to me. So I'm looking at this guy, right? Now the white guy done said, take the sandwich. He's got the sandwich in his hand. He's walking away. He looks at me. I'm sitting there. I got both halves of my sandwich on my plate. I get scared. I panic. I put them both in my mouth, right? I didn't want to be next. But the scary thing is, half of the sandwich was hanging out my mouth. It was too much. So now I get to thinking in my head, I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna come up, he's gonna try to grab the sandwich out of my mouth. That's the next step in his crime spree.
That was hilarious.
Yes, it was. I really enjoyed it. It seemed very long.
I'm gonna go to Panera Bread and do that one. Never, I'm kidding. I'll never go to Panera Bread.
He was moving around a lot.
Yeah.
Panera Bread's a horrible place. And
Anyway.
don't go to McAllister's either. That place is worse than Panera
The
Bread.
rest of the episode was up and down, but
Oh, I'm sure it's an
the
SNL.
monologue was good.
Yeah.
It's
no,
post,
there's some.
It's post mid '90s SNL. I'm sure it wasn't great all the way through. Can't believe I haven't done a Saturday Night Live the movie yet. Anchorman 2. I can't wait for that.
Yes, it's
All
gonna
right.
be amazing.
I saw you
Harrison Ford's gonna be in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that earlier.
All right. So you want to wrap this one up?
Yeah, it's long.
It's long.
It's long like my dong.
And now I'm gonna sing a song.
Okay, we're gonna stop there.
Only if you think it's wrong.
Okay, see you guys next week. Bye.